Trish, who is labeled Ray and Patricia, you can see that's her husband. It's their joint computer, has kindly offered to come today to give an example of what's possible through what we call as an encountering session, where we learn to listen to ourselves, listen to that part of us that's hurting or stuck, and allow the one who's created us, who we call the divine or the wonderful counselor, to guide us step by step. We just have to listen to what he brings up. We don't go looking, and then listen to every aspect of how we feel and think, and to every aspect until we get to the stage that the blockages are removed and Trish can listen to the one who created, who is already living within her, because otherwise she wouldn't be breathing. And he is pure unconditional love. Okay, Trish, shall we begin?
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to ask the wonderful counselor. You're okay with that language?
Yep.
Okay, to lead every moment. So, as a result of what's been going on in your life and in your body and everything, would you let me know? I'm going to ask the wonderful counselor, as you stand back and you observe and listen, just listen to that part of your body or whatever comes up and tell me what comes to you about how you feel when you think about the thing that comes up in your mind now.
I feel frustrated. I can't because I can't do anything about it. Um, I feel debilitated. Like I can't. I just really can't live like this with the pain that I've got and the limitation. I feel angry. It just came. It just came. I just had a filling done and my jaw locked up and it came and I feel yeah, I feel angry, um, yeah, and powerless. I feel
So,
powerless.
so just to give me an idea, Trish, a wonderful counselor always asks this way so that I'm not doing the counseling, I'm simply facilitating. Show Trish 0 to 10. How strong is that anger?
10.
Okay, and how strong do you feel at this moment because of your jaw that's locked, powerless?
10.
And how frustrated do you feel? 0 to 10. This is
10.
so a lot of emotion there. And how true does it feel, excuse me, that you can't do anything?
Very true. Very
Very
true.
true.
Yeah.
That a 0 to 10?
10. 10.
A 10. Okay. And wonderful counselor. Are there any other feelings when she thinks about her jaw locked and this pain and where she can't do anything? Are there any other feelings that she has? Just show her. Or thoughts. Just show Trish so she can recognize the feelings, the thoughts, the beliefs. Anything else? Is it
Confused. I don't know what to do about it. Um, Confused. Um,
and when you feel confused, wonderful counselor, where does that leave her when she feels all these feelings and she feels confused? What's it like in that space where she's left?
I feel despair. I feel despair, completely hopeless.
Despair, hopeless. And what's it like if, wonderful counselor, if Trish looked into that space? Because what we do is go into the root and origin and explore all of the feelings, because if that starts to release it. So, in that place of despair and hopelessness, wonderful counselor, show Trish if she looked into her mind's eye or into that pain, what would it be like in that space? Dark, light, cold, warm, just so we
Dark,
get dark,
dark and cold.
dark and cold. Mm. So, I'm going to ask if it's appropriate for us is Trish, you and I, as observers, to drift into that dark, cold memory, because this is usually memory, into that dark, cold space. And would you allow the wonderful counselor who knows what's in this dark, cold space, would you be willing just to listen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
in that dark, cold space, as you look at it and you listen, I'm going to ask if it's appropriate, what does that aspect of Trisha's memory in the dark, cold space, if I want to talk to that part of her in that memory, in that dark, cold space, I'm just going to ask to make it safe for me just to listen to how she feels in that dark, cold space. So,
Yeah.
Trisha, would you be willing to listen?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's it like for you? And I'm talking directly to that part of her memory in that dark, cold space. What's it like? What does she feel and think there?
I feel like I might as well just be dead. Like there's just
And she
it's
might as well be dead, wonderful counselor, because she's thinking what? About herself, about life.
nothing. Nothing will change. Nothing will change. It's been so long, and nothing, and it seems to be getting worse, and nothing will change.
Okay, nothing will change. And in that space, wonderful counselor, where that aspect of Trish in that memory in the dark, and lots of people go into dark, cold places or blank places. It's memory. I just want to speak to that part directly under your guidance, wonderful counselor, when nothing will ever change and she might as well be dead. What else would she like to say? What else does she feel? What else do we need to be aware that she would like to, as you give her a voice?
I just feel, um, like I said, um, powerless, really powerless and stuck,
Yeah.
and 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 I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I can't change it. There's nothing that I can do to change it, and it's just it's affecting my whole life.
And this part of you in the dark feels the same way, stuck, can't do anything.
Can't do anything.
Yep, okay. So I'm going to ask again the wonderful counselor to reveal to you when she can't do anything and she's stuck, how does she feel about herself or about life? Does she like or dislike herself or life?
I don't like that part of me, and I don't like life. I, I don't like life. Like
Okay, so 0 to 10, how much do you not like this part of you that's in the dark?
10.
Okay, so there's a bit of what we call self-rejection, is that right? Of this part of you anyway. You
Yeah.
don't want to know about this part of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand that. And how does she feel about herself? Wonderful counsel, that part of her in the dark. Does she like or dislike herself?
I don't dislike.
Okay, so she dislikes herself. Okay. And is it okay with her if I just ask the wonderful counsel, the one who is light, who wants to bring light into the dark and truth that brings freedom, if she would just listen, that part of her in the dark,
Hmm.
I just got a sense of something, so I'll ask a question. Wonderful counsel, how true is it this is hers, or is this generational cellular memory that's just passed on generationally?
Well, the first thing comes to me is generational.
Generational. Okay, so one wonderful
Well,
counsel
I've felt like that for forever.
forever. Yep. and you can't do anything about it.
No,
Okay, so I gets another thought that comes to my mind. So I'll pass it through that wonderful counselor and say, with that part of you, I just get one word, and that is with the forgiveness of the one who was crucified, where it was so unfair and so unjust. I don't know whether this part of you in the dark has ever been given the opportunity to choose to forgive and be released from all the generational feelings, thoughts, beliefs, and all their attitudes and roles. Have you ever forgiven them all with the forgiveness from the cross?
not that part. No.
No. So would you be willing just to give it a go so that the dark can go and the light may come? Just would she be willing? And it's not her forgiveness, it's her will to ask the one who forgave when everything was so wrong and so unjust and so unfair, the one who hung on a cross, but he was risen again, so that so that what he did was enough.
Mhm.
She let his forgiveness flow through her into that dark to all the generations and just see what happens.
Yeah, because I want to be free.
Okay, so both of you, the adult Trish that I'm speaking to, and the part of your memory that's in the dark, just listen now and watch. I ask you, wonderful counsel, the one who has given his life, who has created, the one who created the universe for good and fulfillment, and then gave his life and then rose again. Just let your forgiveness from the cross flow through and release Trish from every aspect of influence, cellular, memory, emotional, physical. Trish is willing to forgive them with your forgiveness, is that right?
Yeah,
To
with you.
allow your forgiveness to flow through so that they can be free and you can be free.
Yeah.
And that justice and restoration can happen. So let your forgiveness from the cross flow into that dark area. Now, Trish, I asked the wonderful counselor to show you as you look into that dark space. Is that dark, that part of your memory, because we're different parts, willing to let that forgiveness flow through into the darkness and to be released and all connections and all ties and everything that is influenced or come cellularly, mentally, emotionally, spiritually throughout the generations, committing them to the one who's all mercy and forgiveness, and let his forgiveness flow through and stand between you and them.
Hmm.
You're willing to see, and what's it like in the dark now? Is it still the same or is it a little different? You show her. What's a little different?
Yeah, different.
So how is it now?
It's not so dark and when not so cold.
So it's not so dark and not so cold. Wonderful counselor. How does it feel in that dark area of her memory now that was dark?
There's a little bit of light and a little bit of warmth.
How does that make her feel?
I have hope.
Now, I'm going to ask that aspect of your memory that was getting a little bit of light and warmth. Is she willing to just listen to the one who wants to bring justice and restoration and be there for her? Just listen.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but I get this other thought. I'm going to ask this question, so I just go with the flow, and may be relevant, it may not. Wonderful counselor, how true was it her fault, any of this?
not true.
What else do you want to say to her that she needs to hear? How true is it that you put her in this place, that you wanted her in this place?
Not true. Not true.
So what is it that you want her to hear mostly right now? What is the truth that will bring freedom to her? Your perspective, the one who created the universe for good.
I can't hear anything. No.
Okay, so I'm going to ask the wonderful counselor, and this is because we're talking to Big Trish and the Trish that's now in a little bit of warmth and light. Mhm. Where do you want Trish to focus on the part of her with a little bit of warmth and light, or Big Trish?
The part with the warmth and light.
Okay, so we need to listen to her because it's all about communication. It's about love. So I'm going to speak to her, wonderful counselor. Help us to hear her. What is she thinking and what is she feeling right now?
She's scared
Okay, she's scared. And in that scared, what is she thinking, wonderful counselor? What is she believing and thinking?
that she'll never get, it'll never change, and that something bad's going to happen.
Okay, so and something bad will happen. Again, I'm going to ask the same question because that's what's coming to my senses. Wonderful counselor, how true, and all I ask her to do is to listen in that scared space. Is that okay?
Mhm.
How true is it that this is all hers?
No, it's not true.
Okay, so would she be willing to let the breath of life and the breath of truth flow into her mind and her memory, into every area of her cells, tissues, sinews, body, every part of her, and live from her the effects and influences of the generations now that do not belong to her? Would that be all right?
Yeah, that'd be
So
all right.
let that little bit of light and warmth and the breath of justice and truth lift from her everything that doesn't belong to her in those areas now. I just ask her to watch and look and tell me what's it like now.
Now it's completely light, um like a lit up room, and it's really warm.
Like a lit up room, and what was the other words?
Really warm.
How does she feel right now in that space?
She feels happy, and um, it's a little child, and she's very happy, and yeah, just happy, a happy child.
Okay, and how else does you want her to be aware that she feels in that space where she's happy, she's a little child? Is there anything you want to say to her? Wonderful counselor, one who created her, who lives in her.
And, he's happy that she's been released, that she's um, he's like happy for her, like rejoicing with her.
Okay, so how can she remain in this space so it can flow through her to Big Trish, the adult Trish, and to all parts of her body? What would you want to say to her? Just listen to the wonderful counselor, to the one who created you.
The whole Jesus is holding her hand, and she just has to hold on.
And while she holds on to your hand, Jesus, how would she feel? What would it be like?
It'd be really good, really just everything, everything that she wants and needs.
And I'm going to ask Jesus and the presence that's there now with you to say, is there anything else you want to show her or say to her right now?
He's just saying how much he loves me, and just really happy. Um, yeah, just really happy with me and for me, and delighting, very delighted.
Wonderful. Do you want to just stay there for a moment and just enjoy that and tell me when you want to continue?
Mhm.
Because that's a big change from where you were. Just enjoy it. You tell me, I'll just be here.
Yeah, we can
Hap-
go
Alan, you
there.
happy to go on?
Yeah,
Wonderful counselor. I thank you, first of all, for the change that you did. All we did was listen, ask and listen, and you revealed. And there's been such a change from the dark to the light and the truth with your, as we took one step at a time. So I'm going to ask if it's appropriate to show Trish where is the adult Trish, because we have different aspects of us, and the other parts of Trish and the little Trish. Is if that's appropriate, show Trish. Is she together or is it separate?
separate.
It's separate.
Yeah, completely.
Okay, and Jesus, how would you want it to be?
He wants them to be together. That the big me can feel what the little me, the little child has.
Uh, is there any obstacle to this now, Jesus, for you to do what you need to do to bring them together, integrate them, bring wholeness?
I can't believe that how can that the way I feel the big me. I can't believe how that I could feel the what the little child.
Okay, so would you big you be willing to listen to Jesus?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what would you say to her?
I think because of all the what I was thinking, I'm not. It's blocking me from hearing. I don't hear anything.
Okay, so are you willing to let go of, what are you asking her to let go of, wonderful counselor? She
Uh,
was frustrated, angry, powerless, confused, can't do anything, don't know what to do. What are you asking her to let go of now?
I think all of that and the anger and
Okay,
the anger, yeah, that
yeah,
and and that it won't change.
yes, and can I just say, from a human point of view, I so hear you, because we're often unaware of our unconscious and subconscious memories, and our conscious memories in our human selves try to sort it, and we can't. But the wonderful counselor can take us to the root and to the origin. And if we listen, he'll show us what the blockages are. And it was generational. Now, on a human level, on the big tree, did she know it was generational?
No, no idea.
No. So Big Trish can stay exactly where she is with her frustration, anger, and powerlessness. I do understand why she was feeling that way, and I hear it without judgment. But is she willing now to surrender or come to Jesus and the little child within the way he wants to? So there's integration between the whole of you, so you feel what the little one feels?
Yeah, I would love that.
And Jesus, is there anything you'd like to say? So I just asked the big Trish and the one that's in the now feeling so loved. Is there any obstacle to you, Jesus, because you can do this, I can't, bringing the little one and the big one together with you between them or whatever you feels fit? Just watch Trish and the little Trish watch.
The big me now is coming to Jesus and the little child, like Jesus calling her and to come, and he reaches out his hand to her to come.
What does that feel like?
Lovely, really, really good. It feels safe and hopeful, and yeah, and
Does
that
it feel true?
it feels true. Yeah, it feels true. Yeah.
And just explore and just enjoy this. And when you want, share how you're feeling so that people can see the change from one place to the other. Just feel how you, just Jesus, you show her and do it this time now.
Jesus, I was big me talking to Jesus and saying, but how can it be? How can I be? How can the little one be in me like that, and feel like that? And he said, I will do it. I will do it.
So what is Big Trish's role now? What is she, what are you asking her to do? If you're going to do that,
I have to trust. I have to believe him. I have to believe him.
and Jesus, is there any doubt in Trish now?
A little bit.
And that's normal when you have an encountering session. We've been doing this now for 26 years with people, and it's normal to feel doubtful because how could you feel so different when you've personally tried so hard in any form and every way to make it better? So this is all about coming to the one who's created and knows how every aspect of it works. So are you willing to let go? He says, do not, when you stand and believe, do not doubt. And Trish, you will say to the mountains with him, be moved, and they will. And today the mountains have been moved of generational influences that have affected you, that was hidden from your conscious mind.
Mhm.
So are you willing to let go of the doubt just for a moment
Mhm. Yeah.
and willing to take on the grace to believe the
Mhm.
one who went into the dark, turned it to light, and that little one felt so different rather than wanting to die and
Mhm.
feeling stuck and trapped,
Mhm.
felt so light and warm, and she
Mhm.
was powerless. How many people in this world feel powerless, frustrated, angry? And as they watch this video, this will encourage them to know to let the wonderful counselor, the spirit of light, the spirit of truth, if they're willing to be humble enough to guide them. So what's it like now there for Big Trish? Now she's let go of doubt.
She feels a joy to be with the little one and Jesus, and she's
But
just looking at Jesus and holding his hand, and yeah, and she's happy,
so how does that feel?
good, feels really good. I, I, I yeah,
Is there
couldn't
any frustration,
no,
feeling debilitated now, right this minute?
no,
Feeling angry,
no,
powerless,
no,
confused,
no,
despair, hopeless?
no,
That you feel that you can't do anything. Believe it.
No,
You don't know what to do. Does that matter now?
no,
Nothing's ever going to change. Is that relevant now?
no,
Do you reject yourself here with that little child?
no,
Do you feel stuck?
no,
Do you dislike yourself? Just checking again.
no,
And nothing will ever change. Is that relevant now?
no.
It's good for people to hear this. And the separation you felt before now, is that there when you became aware of it? Of your inner self, the child within, and a big Trish?
No,
No.
we're all together, the three of us.
And it feels, and what would be the word that you give Trish to describe how she feels right now?
Joy,
Just revel in it, joy. What else? Wonderful counselor.
peace, hope, um, n- n- like being looking, being with the little child, with the little part, that child, and with Jesus, it, nothing really matters.
Nothing really matters. Okay, so I'm going to ask, that's wonderful. So, because you feel so joy, peace, and hope
And secure
and secure.
and safe.
I'm going to ask the wonderful counselor, just because it's from me, is it appropriate in this space now when nothing else matters to show Trish what her jaw is like now, or you want to show her anything about that now that was locked? Just listen to what he says or shows you.
I don't feel that there's any change right now in my
The
jaw,
jaw.
but but I feel the hope. I feel that that something will change um, after what happened. I feel that yeah, I feel that I don't feel that nothing can change
O-
anymore.
Okay.
I don't think that.
And I've got another thought there. So as you look at your jaw, this thought came to me. So just watch. And in the name of Jesus Christ, I ask only what's appropriate. I command your body and the cells in your body, the muscles, the tissues, particularly in your jaw, now to be released by your love, Jesus, your living waters from your heart, your precious blood. Wash over them and just gently release every area of her body that was so affected by all of the negative feelings and frustration and anger that she felt. Just gently release them and fill up that space with your presence and healing and restoration, Jesus. Now just, Jesus, is there anything you want to say to her or show her now? Just listen, Trish.
I get the words. It's been done.
It's
The
been
words,
done,
it's been done. It's being
being done.
being
Okay,
done.
so what is Trisha's role now from here on in? Wonderful, Jesus, how would you have her be?
To thank, to keep thanking Jesus for what He's going to do
And what he's done?
and what He's done. Yeah, and what He's done. Yeah,
Because you said it was once you felt that joy, peace, hope, secure, safe, nothing else mattered. And what
Mhm.
happens? You tend to let go then.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Of
Got to
the,
keep thanking Jesus for what he has done and going to do.
yeah, I'm going to do.
But the
Uh,
most important thing is the other.
yeah,
And of course, your body comes aligned when you are at peace.
yeah,
And
yeah.
we'll leave it now in his hands. So, Jesus, is there anything else you want to say to Trish?
Yeah, I just get strongly to leave it to him and to and, and to believe and not doubt, to
But
believe.
that goes with, yeah, as you believe, so will it be done to you. Okay, so leave it to him. How does that feel?
Yeah,
Your job is to thank
yeah,
and claim and have faith.
yeah,
Faith is the substance of things not seen, the evidence of things to come.
yeah.
Okay, so would you like to thank Jesus?
Yeah, I would. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you.
And I've
And
just got something else, Trish. Would you allow him to restore to you everything that's been robbed from you?
yeah,
Because that's, I feel he's just came to me then. Jesus, is that what you would like? Just listen, Trish, because hearing it from him is quite different than me hearing it from me.
yeah, I really believe it deep down that he wants to restore to me what's been robbed.
So it's another thank you.
Yeah.
So that's your job now. And it's a great idea to write it down on a piece of paper and put it up somewhere and just keep on looking at it.
Mhm.
He
Mhm.
reminds you.
Yeah,
So he will restore what's been robbed.
yeah.
Is there anything else, Jesus, you'd like to say before we close? Just listen, Trish.
Well, um, there's so many um, options and things I could try and do, and it's all really confusing. And I told Jesus, and he said the same thing again, to leave it to him, and it'll be one little step at a time, and he'll show me. I don't have to do anything.
Okay, you'll just know when you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it'll be at peace. You'll be in peace about it, and it'll happen effortlessly. He'll bring it to you.
yeah,
In the meantime, you just thank him.
yeah.
He's sorting it.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there anything else you want to say to Jesus?
No, just thank you, and thank you to you, Helen, very much. Thank you.
You look beautiful too. And I want to say thank you to the wonderful counselor, to the one who's created our bodies, our minds, our hearts, our spirits. And where I truly believe a little bit of heaven is on earth now because we breathe. He's present. The spirit of light and truth is within us for everybody from every background, no matter what we've done. And I thank you, wonderful counselor, for the courage for Trish to go online and to be able to share this with people, to show what's possible and how this is now available for them step by step on the Agape Encounter website, as well as the YouTube Agape Encounter YouTube channel, where there's over 100 videos now on meditations and things that can help you become more whole and keep you on the path of life. Thank you, Trish.
I just want to encourage everybody that's watching this that there is hope, and that I truly, truly believe in this work, and I would recommend it to anybody.
So, Trish, anyone who's doubting now that this maybe is fake, what would you say to them?
I would say it's not, it is totally 100% true, because I know how I feel and I've experienced the change. and I've been working with you, Helen, for a very, very long time, and I don't know where I would be without this work. So I mean, everything's got a place, you know, psychology, psychiatry, what have you. But there's just nothing like this type of work. And I'm so grateful. Thank you.
And thank you for listening and be encouraged by Trish. And I thank you, Trish, for the courage to go online and to show people what's possible, knowing that this is a journey to wholeness. And we have to often, I'm not saying it to you, I'm saying it to myself, I'm saying it to everyone who's listening. We have to often change. I've had to change my ways. I'm still changing my ways. I've now got a big L plate on me, and I'm constantly learning from situations, conflicts, how I feel. And I've also got this wonderful little course, Emotional and Mental Peace, as well as this video to help you when you get stuck.
Yeah,
Thank you, Trish.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.